press 2, we got squirtleB, the winner side Grands versus Shaine, the force of nature coming up from losers.
Well, if anyone in chat has got some bets, press 1 in chat if you've got Shaine, you believe in the Cinderella story. Press 2 if you believe in squirtleB holding it down and showing why he was the favorite in the first place. Let us know, people.
This is what I'm kind of expecting from the side of squirtleB. Very aggressive and dominant control using your faster frame data to just stuff out Incineroar, and I hate to call it this again, but basically play team no fun allowed.
You gotta do what you gotta do, and that's generally what you do against grapplers, not just in Smash, but every game ever, really. That's what you do against Zangief in Street Fighter. That's what you do against King in Tekken.
Hey man, when I play against Zangief in Street Fighter, I just Tiger Knee him into oblivion and then run away.
Ah, you're one of those.
Oh yeah, I play again. But we are now seeing this is such good control on the side of squirtleB. I'm surprised we haven't seen Ivy, but why not just let Squirtle do all the work for you?
Yeah, Squirtle's just got such an insane frame data advantage.
Whoa! Good shift. Okay, that's probably death for Incineroar, right?
No, he wasn't able to get the call out there, but this is not looking great right now.
Yeah, this does not look like a very fun matchup on the side of Incineroar.
Perfect call out too on the get up. Yeah, squirtleB is just reminding everyone just a little bit why he was the favorite.
But Shaine on the board, and I think this is something that's not necessarily often talked about, where even if you have a game that is this one-sided, this is a chance for Shaine to get data and collect to see what wasn't working specifically against squirtleB.
He has to, because you're not going to be winning this matchup in the traditional sense. You're going to be winning it because you're getting hard reads and just pushing advantage state where you can. Because right now, you're just getting eviscerated in neutral, and he hasn't been able to get enough damage when things go well for him to compensate. Until maybe now.
85% on Shaine. squirtleB trying to close this game up. Here connects.
Oh god, I got so afraid for squirtleB for a second there. That is one of those positions that things can go so poorly so fast.
Oh, Shaine trying to extend their advantage just a little bit.
This is such a scary spot.
You really do not want to be trapped in the corner this high percent against Ivy's at all. Especially with the Charizard online. I would be stunned if we don't see the Charizard coming out remotely soon from squirtleB.
Is that it?
That's it. You're dead.
With all the rage, that's game 1 for Shaine.
Dead. Shaine takes game 1.
Are we about to see some magic tonight, Ducks?
It's looking like it. The immediate run back from squirtleB. I said this once, I'm going to say this again, we need more Charizard. You need to fight heavy with heavy. Basically go like Blaine in the OG Pokemon series. You got to take Charizard out against that Magmar and try and seismic toss him into oblivion.
Yeah, and you've got a pretty insane back air for clutching out stocks as well, which you can mix up with grappling and Flame Breath or Fire Breath at ledge as well to help out a lot with that too. Yeah, really good tech trap there. There wasn't really anything Shaine could do to get around that. He could just choose which direction he goes.
But this is kind of what we've seen so far from this setup, where squirtleB starts off so dynamic, so strong right away, but Shaine eventually just wears down. It is not a war of attrition in the traditional sense like a Smash, where it's like you're playing like a zoner, like Young Link or Snake, and you just have to endure this mental game of, I gotta find a way in, take my time. It is just as much a battle of mental and will against heavy characters as it is against zoners.
Yeah, because in this case, you're just doing everything you can to make sure you stay disciplined and avoid getting killed in a lot of these early spots. But that's not always easy when you play against characters that have a lot of different ways to do it. You just have to do your best to stay unpredictable and just hope they don't catch on.
And Shaine doing a really good job of just trying to at least equalize some of this pressure and stem sniping and bleeding that squirtleB is just constantly harassing the shield with back airs and nairs. It's very difficult to get around this oppressive field of options that Ivysaur has against a slower character like Incineroar.
That it? Wait, he got the wrong one. That was a really smart forward air. He's got a chance if he can get a grab, forward air, back air. He has a lot of things that'll get the job done, but that was such a smart air from squirtleB.
squirtleB doing a really good job of using these rising aerials off ledge to threaten Shaine. What other options do they have?
Even the soft drop kick will do it at that point, but now he has to play the unfortunate game of trying to rack up damage again because he's still operating at a pretty big deficit. A little smaller now, though. This is suddenly even again.
I've said this before, I'm going to say this again. The benefit of playing characters like Incineroar and these heavies, Bowser, whatever your vice of choice may be, you only need to win like 3 or 4 interactions, and it is a
Oh my
snowball
God.
of advantage.
He's dead. Shaine has another lead. How is this possible?
Wait a minute.
Okay, he's dead.
Okay, that'll clear it up. That'll clear it up. Shaine visibly shaking it off, knowing that this is their game to take.
Oh God, this is so much damage. squirtleB just racking it up right now.
But it's just a little bit of tax. It's the heavy tax. You got to pay that against Squirtle.
He's one read away. Wait, is this a big combo? That was such smart DI.
Shaine not getting caught up in these Vine Whip combos at all.
One Alolan whip or up smash. That's all.
Still alive. Shaine trying to find a way to break through. Counter, just a little too early.
I can't believe this. Oh my God, he's so crazy with it.
And it's not enough. squirtleB trying to set up that ledge. Here we go to Zard.
Big boy time.
Big boy fight.
That's not
my
it.
gosh, no!
He lives.
But I said it has to be like playing.
I think he personally heard you in the crowd and took offense.
There.
That's it.
No! Why are you still alive?
Well, I'm a liar too. Let's go.
Ah!
That's it. Finally.
Surely.
What a game. Good Lord. 1-1. Game 3 Grand Finals. This is a fun set to watch.
My heart can't take this, man.
Can you imagine if we get 10 games of this?
It wouldn't be the first time at a Keep It Real we had a 10-game Grand Finals.
This is just a little bit spicy. I'm a big fan.
So we're going to Hollow Bastion. I like this counter pick on the side of Shaine. You're, like you said, getting your Animal Crossing bonus. There is a lot of ways that you can digest the game, like evolve it as Incineroar, but gotta get out of the combos.
Yeah, you're just being endlessly tech chased into oblivion. Oh my God, I thought that was gonna be it. Yeah, really smart withdrawal from squirtleB, just getting out of that situation, forcing a reset, and keeping things going from there.
Hold on a minute.
I love that Shaine just waited there too. Didn't force anything he didn't have to.
It's nice to see that Shaine is actively playing piece by piece. You gotta get him around right now if you're supposed to be.
We will be here, waiting. All right, it's already reconnected. That was fast.
We're good, we're good, we're good.
All right, if any of you were in chat, stay here. Everything is fine.
There's a little bit of technical difficulties.
The only thing that's not fine is the collective heart rate of everyone in this crowd right now.
Yeah, we're not in the what is it called, the fat burn zone.
Yeah, for sure.
Shaine's struggling to find a way out of this Squirtle combo zone. It has been, the water gun hasn't been nearly as effective after the first time you had messed up with that recovery. Incineroar things are happening.
Ooh, that was almost so sick.
Okay, there it is.
Immaculate read from squirtleB. Just calling out the jump, using that massive up air. Yeah, really nice tomahawk too. That was so smart.
The damage he's racking up here. squirtleB is oh, he's gone. Never mind. Bye-bye. I was about to say he's doing such a good job of preserving this stock against Incineroar, and then he just gets exploded by a Alolan Whip.
He still lives. Shaine is immortal. We've gotten to the point where the chat is directly talking to me while I'm just doing this. That's great. Oh! I thought he was dead.
No way.
He lives.
Oh, good air dodge. Can he make it back? There it is. squirtleB sends him down.
It took long enough. He's gone for that so many times now, but he's finally able to land one of those down airs.
It just hasn't connected. He hasn't been able to get the timing right, it feels like. Or, may not be a timing issue, Shaine is just that crazy.
Yeah, his mix-ups have been fantastic. He genuinely should not be surviving off stage as much as he is.
But this is game point right now for squirtleB. I didn't see the stage pick. Is it going to Kalos?
I think so, yeah.
How do you feel about that for Incineroar?
I guess he's going to try and force a lot of kills off the side platforms if I had to guess, but neutral sounds kind of tricky, and although he might also have some recovery options if he's going to try and recover lower against Ivysaur, because then he'll be able to, oh, never mind, Town City. Disregard everything.
Okay, never mind. Yeah. I like this. This is a good idea from Shaine. You basically get an FD adjacent thing where Squirtle can't really run away from you, and you can get some nice platform follow-ups. The first thing you need to do is get out of disadvantage against Ivysaur. What? Ah! Oh my god, he made it back.
Pokemon trainer moment. Character is a pretty good recovery, as it turns out. People forget sometimes, but squirtleB just want to give you just a little bit of a reminder.
There it is, that back air. That was kind of what I was thinking would be the reason that Incineroar would be having so much trouble with Zard, but I haven't seen Zard all too much over the course of this set, except for oh, you're dead!
Perfect dropkick read in the air. Perfect. I'm loving this. This is my favorite set tonight so far.
This is really a fun set. I probably had a lot of fun with Neighbors Club as well. Neighbors Club Shaine, that was a very fun set.
Oh yeah, that was great.
Hold on a minute.
Oh, the jump read. Another one.
Wait, he's cooking. He's cooking. Whoa. squirtleB a little bit rattled right now, just trying to get a solid footing and get a swing back in.
Yep, that get up was so smart. Woo! Oh man, I got so spooked.
Oh.
squirtleB trying to hold it together.
squirtleB on Squirtle, right? You're dead. Goodbye. I was gonna say, that's brave to go to Squirtle when you're that high percent against Incineroar on town.
No, Shaine is just playing with all the heart in the world right now. squirtleB is doing everything he can to shut it down, though.
Who do you want to win, Chad? The underdog or team no?
He just barely got the explosion hitbox, too. That grab was so good.
Yeah, this could be it. squirtleB is one good combo away.
Oh, this is so close.
You have to be so respectful of Shaine's options here. Anything can set up death.
That disjoint from Razor Leaf saving his life there. And all of a sudden, squirtleB's advantage state has been, oh my God!
Set and match! squirtleB is your Arcadian winner.
What a heartbreaker for Shaine, but that call out with Vine Whip in the end, off of the up air chains, he just maintained perfect advantage state. And he just caught him off guard. He wasn't ready. I think he was trying to like reset more towards the center so he'd have a more ambiguous presence landing. But it's not going to matter if you just get caught in the middle of it. He just messed up his DI and he just exploded.
squirtleB's defensive pressure was so good. It was a near perfect stop defensively. So we're going to interview squirtleB now.
I don't know. Which one of you guys wants to do it?
Well,
You're the more experienced commentator. I think you should have it.
Sure, I can happily do that, man. So we'll bring squirtleB on, but why don't we both take the mic so that way you can ask some questions as well.
I think I'll leave you to it.
Sure. All right, man. Pleasure to commentate with you, Griffin.
It was great.
Great to see you. How are you doing? Thank you guys for commentating. squirtleB.
Yeah, of course. It was. That was a lot of fun to watch.
So
I'll get out of your way, everyone. Hope you guys enjoyed the commentary. Yeah, have a good night, everyone.
all right.
Have some words from the champion.
All right, so we're here with squirtleB, the Arcadian winner. First thing I got to comment on.
Yeah.
What the hell
Oh,
is
you guys
this?
like this? Check this out.
What is that?
I got this out of a cereal box. Look at this. The size of my hand right here.
The Captain,
Look at that.
the Captain
full-
Crunch controller?
That's crazy, right? Now, but let me tell you what. It's smaller, so there's less space between the buttons, quicker inputs.
Yeah, but you see, look at the size of my hand. Look at your controller.
Yo, you want to hold it? See
Yeah,
how it is.
you literally put it in the palm of my hand.
I know, right? But that's a champion's controller. Right
So that's the champion's controller. So you had a near perfect stock at the end there against Shaine.
I had to fucking turn it on.
You
seriously.
really did. I felt like one of the things you started doing towards the end was more of a defensive read on Shaine.
Thank you, bro.
You had a great chain of up airs. You knew he wanted to reset towards the center is what I'm guessing, and you caught him lacking in that sense where he's holding out and you're like, nope, you're dead.
I just think that like Ivy's whip is so quick. It's so hard to DI that, and if you like throw out your IDJ into a whip, it's just like that's so much coverage, and there's a tipper at the top. It's just so hard. Yeah. So he definitely got caught off guard there, and killed off the top. I don't think the DI was the greatest. He probably could have lived, but it's just so fast. So
I feel like it's also pretty difficult when you're playing against someone who has that much momentum carrying in from losers.
yo, that guy was going crazy, bro. That was some real like Incineroar gameplay, man. He was getting some insane stocks.
That's the thing. It's when you would go to Squirtle, I was like, it makes sense what you're doing on paper. It's a low percent Incineroar. You can combo him to infinity, but if you get touched once, it's like you're dead.
Very true. I think I
You get
died. I think I died on
vaporized.
Ivy at like 70 on that first stock.
You died on Ivy at like 70 after the hit on the Alolan Whip on the side, but you also died at Squirtle on like 40. You would just be like die, and you're just boom, gone.
Yeah.
I mean, do you have? What is the one piece of advice that you would give to Pokemon trainers out there in the state, either locally or across the U.S. right now, where you think this is the one mistake that I keep seeing players make?
I just think that a lot of PTs need to expand and like optimize their combo routes. You can get so much damage, especially a Squirtle, off of like one stray hit. That can convert to at least like 50 or 60 like every time. And that's just like such a debilitating thing for your opponent to have to deal with afterwards.
Yeah.
So like it's just a matter of like getting that one hit, making that gap, and then I think after the gap has been made, all three of the Pokemon are just like so good at just the bait and punish afterwards.
Yeah, and I think another thing that you see a lot of PTs do that you were very adept at not falling into is you play percent PT. Not only for yourself, but for your opponent. You're like, oh, you're at 50 to 60, time for Ivy. Oh, you're at a high percent, I don't really know what I'm going to kill you with. Oh, it's time for Charizard. Or if you're insecure with your percents, it's like, I'm going to just shift my weight around depending on what I
Yes.
want.
Yeah.
And people get lulled into that false sense of security saying like, well, this is what I need to do to succeed in this meter. We're slowly shutting down the venue here, but do you have anyone you want to shout out before we wrap up
shout
here?
out to my baby girl, Angela, if you're watching. That's for you, bro. We're going to go get K-Bar later. Yep.
I mean, fantastic gameplay, man. My static plays Pokemon Trainer, so it was really exciting to see you fully stretch the limit of that character. Congratulations again, and thank you guys for tuning in, and keep it real next time.
GG's, guys. GG's.
Thank you guys for watching. I did the production and stuff. Sorry for the scuffed production. A lot of technical issues, but shout out to squirtleB. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Theo.